Hello. How the hell are you? I haven't filmed in forever. I'm not sure if I remember how. This might be a shit show, but yeah, when you have one of those days and you want to do it for you, not for the internet. Having one of those days. So I just got a bunch of shit online. I ordered from Jeffree Star's website, from Beautylish and Beauty Bay. I got a whole bunch of stuff to replace things that were lost and new things that I never got yet. And I just wanted to sit down, unbox it on camera, give some of my thoughts, and also kind of give an update on my full collection, what I have, some of my favorites, what I like that he came out with since I filmed the last, and what I don't like. So the first box I'm going to dive into is the Jeffree Star shipment. I don't usually order from Beauty Bay, but there were some things that were in stock that weren't on his website. So one thing that I'm really excited about, not only did I replace the track jacket that I got, the Gay Pride one, because I burned mine, but that has not come yet from Mercari. But I finally ordered the sweatshirt. I'm really excited to finally have a hanger. I didn't know this came with a hanger. That makes the price a lot more worth it. This is gorgeous. Oh, wow. So I didn't even notice this on the listing online. They're actually embroidered stars. This is gorgeous. Holding it upside down. Terrible saleswoman. This is really, really nice. It's very simple in comparison to his others because there's no star logo on the front. But I love that it's just down the sleeves and it's subtle and it's thick like the ones that you get from the lounge. I noticed that his newer sweatshirts are a lot thicker than they used to be. And I actually ordered some of his old ones on Mercari because depending on the weather, I like to order those. So that is the only thing that came so far from them. So I don't know about you guys, but the Mini Orgy is one of my favorite palettes. Unfortunately, I don't know where I even have this thing. So I was looking for my Mini Orgy and I cannot find it. I did get, unfortunately, into an altercation with an ex that wrecked a bunch of my makeup, which is part of why I reordered some things. So I don't know if that was lost in that crossfire, and I don't know. I keep figuring out things I'm still missing. One thing I definitely replaced a lot of with this order was lipsticks because I didn't find any of my lipsticks and he threw a lot in the trash, and if I found lipsticks in the trash I wasn't keeping them. But we're not going to talk about that anymore because we're here to talk about makeup. But the struggle is real, bitches, and be careful. My cat is going through the box. Anybody else deal with this? Anybody with a cat deals with this. Okay, so I reordered Weirdo in the pencil liner. I reordered Can't Relate. I got 2 of these because this is my favorite shade. And I got another Weirdo lipstick. Weirdo is my favorite base if I'm doing a dark eye. I also ordered Drug Lord in one of the other shipments. That's the white one. I love using those as a base. And I love using Weirdo as an eyeliner. And my favorite eyeliner in the world that's brown is his crayon in the shade Gold Digger. It is my favorite thing in the world. For smudging out on my eyes, I have it on today. So I also ordered a black mirror. As you can see, I have tons of mirrors. And you know what? I'm going to pick this off. And although I didn't lose any in the crossfire, I just wanted an excuse to like redecorate. Plastic coating on the black, but some of them were more paper and they peeled off easier. So this is just a solid black, but I felt like it was a staple that I didn't have and definitely really wanted. I also ordered a black with the orange, the other Halloween. I do have my original Halloween, but I ordered a replacement as well from Mercari because, as you can see, I broke mine. My atomic ass broke it because I was cleaning it you know. So yeah, I was really excited to get this to add to my collection. And I also ordered on Mercari, just as a side note, because I didn't get it in the mystery box that I got. I love this. I got the mirror, which I also love. I loved his Halloween launch. So I ordered this on Mercari as like a little... I also had to order the tie-dye one because I got the hat and I love the bags. So I wish he would tell you which one had bags because some people really love them and some people really don't. But so I also didn't have any of the weirdo mirrors. So I ordered one of these as well. I got the black soft touch because so when you hang the Halloween one, I noticed too. Oh, this one peeled so much better. See how this is paper and it peeled nicer. When you hang this, it doesn't look right. Because I thought it would look better hanging. And I don't use the matte ones because they get filthy. So yeah, I'm really excited to have this one. I usually only order like one of the irregular shapes because like I'm not going to use this. This is just to have. But I do have one of most of the collections. So I will do an updated collection video once I hang all my mirrors. I also got the hot pink pot leaf. I'm so excited about this. You know, I'm not going to cut this. This is the matte soft touch, so I probably won't use it. It's probably just going to be decoration, but I have some of his other pot leaf mirrors, and I think they're so adorable. They're my favorite. I have the soft touch coral, which this is also my favorite color of one of his hoodies, and I have to replace it because that got ruined as well. I also have the green one. But honestly, on a side note, that rainbow one's my goddamn favorite. Who haven't seen, this is some of my other mirrors. I also hang all my photos. So that's a disc from him. It's the prom night disc. I want to get some more of the crown mirrors, but ADHD. So here is my hot pink mirror. Oh my god, it doesn't look... Yeah, it literally says hot pink, but it looks purple. I know, wow, on camera it doesn't pick up like that. Here. Okay, my light back on. Yeah, it looks pink on camera. So, like, here is my hot pink mirror. I also just ordered that on Mercari. And then this is... I don't remember what launch this is from. I think this was from Bloodlust. This is more of a magenta tone, even though this was called hot pink as well. But you can see, like, this is more of a purple. So this is closer to a purple color. But, I mean, obviously I have an obsession with pink. So, they're usually pretty durable. She survived. I obviously have an obsession with pink. This is my favorite one. I just ordered a double because I'm going to gift it to thank my friend for giving me a bunch of lipsticks and stuff to replace things that got ruined. She's a doll. Shout out to Jen. I love her. Jen probably will not watch this video though because Jen has a life filled with taking care of many cane corsos. Okay, so I'm super, super excited to use this. I'm actually going to use it right now. I'm holding it upside down. This is the Holy Mist. I cannot wait to see how this smells. And I've been buying these up used because I love it. And I'm mad that they don't make it anymore. And I don't know if I'm going to like the fact that this isn't a continuous spray. But we're going to see. Oh my god. I don't want to stop. Oh my god. It smells like vanilla. I don't know if it's supposed to smell like vanilla. I think it's supposed to smell like cotton candy or something. infused with dragon fruit extract. It smells vanilla-y though. It's lovely. Like this smells like strawberries and it's faint. This has like a lot, like I can still smell it, but it's not like perfumey in a bad way. It's in a really freaking nice way. Oh my God. I'm in love. All right. So here's some more lips that I replaced that were my favorites. I had a ton of lips. If you haven't watched my full collection video from before, like, girl, peep what I lost. It's a lot. But I'm just grateful. The only palette he actually threw away was Pricked. So I just repurchased that on Mercari, but I had to open this. I love this lip. If you have not bought Deceased, it is my favorite. If you ever used to use the ColourPop lips, I was obsessed with Trapped. It reminds me a lot of this. So this is the Drug Lord, the white shade. I also use this as a base. Definitely helps last forever. This is one of the glosses. I did get a bunch of glosses from my friend, and some of them didn't die. I hate that they don't open. Like, I don't like the packaging on the glosses. They don't come out that other end. But this is a beautiful purple. And I didn't have any of the purple top ones. I don't think any of them survived. No, I have a green one. And there was a couple that got thrown out, but not a lot. So, and then I have this. Oh, I lied. See, I do have one purple. So this is Iridescent Throne, and this is Sorcery. So they're slightly different. This is more of a pink, which is why I picked it up. Because I thought I needed some pink gloss in my life. Actually, why don't we put her on? We're going to put her on with one of these lips in a minute. Okay, so I do have one complaint about his products that I haven't talked about yet, and that is the fact that, aside from the fact that my ex threw them out the window, please feel free to laugh, these freaking highlighters break so easy. I've had them break just dropping them on the floor, like sitting at my vanity. They don't travel well, and I love traveling with them because they have these big, beautiful mirrors. But I actually have repurposed some of my containers from my setting powder, which I'm wearing today, by the way. And I don't know where I have one of them, but these hold up really well. The Supreme Frost. It's the Skin Frost that break. So I've had Lavender Snow the longest, and this one has survived. But it's as soon as you hit pan, they seem to crack way easier. And I never found the other palette to show you, and I digressed. No surprise. But in Orgy, the one shade, the one down in the bottom in the middle, let me open it. I'll actually tell you the name. It started to crumble and like kind of beat up. And I think I did use a wet brush at one point, but it was water. Like, I would never spray my palette from him because I don't want to ruin it. You don't need that. You just need your finger. So if anything, it was like just a little water, but the shade just completely crumbled. I love the packaging on this. It was Foam Party. This one down in the bottom in the middle. That beated the hell up. And this is like the most beautiful shade. So I did use it a lot. That and Gagging and Champagne Drip. They are both much loved by me. I love just popping like a muted glitter on my lid and calling it a day. Being lazy, not doing much else with that. So the Skin Frost that I did reorder, despite my mishaps, I'm just going to be really nice to her and leave her on my vanity, is Sarcophagus. This is one of his gold shades, and aside from Peach Goddess, oh my god, it came broken. This is what I'm saying. Oh. Okay, well. Okay. It's on camera. I predicted it. All right, well, let me pause. So, this is the remnants of Peach Goddess that died on my floor yesterday, and now Sarcophagus comes to add to that. That's just, oh, so heartbreaking. I'm a dumb bitch that films on my phone and it's covered, and so are my fingers, but, you know, we're gonna make this a fun moment. So, you know, let's just, and then we're gonna blend it out because it's gonna be all the fuck over. Really thick. One thing, if you don't know, you can take broken things like that and like take a napkin or like a towel or whatever, get something flat and kind of pack it back down in and like repack it. I think like they're just very soft, which works great for the formula, but they break. But they should be able to, because they're soft, be packed back together. It's just they're never going to stay in that pan as good again. So what I usually do is put them in these containers loose, and then I'll pop this piece of plastic out so that when I open this lid, there's a little bit on the lid, and then I just use that so I'm not dipping into all this loose powder. It's just a good trick because that's what I'll do with this to salvage it. I'm obviously still going to write to them because hopefully they'll send me one that isn't smashed. But anyway, another thing that came out the window, or went out the window, was a makeup bag. And I have a bunch of these from him. But this is one of my favorites that I bought, mostly because it was plastic. So when you smash highlighters all over, it's fine. Also, I kept this, but he got glue on a lot of stuff, including my like limited edition Morphe bag, which I could probably sit and pick this off. It's just, you have no idea how much cleaning I've done. So I really wanted to replace this. One of my favorites for sure. Like I said, just because that pleather will catch everything and that one doesn't. Also, let's just pat this down a little, because we are in highlighter heaven. We are glowing for the gods. So now I feel like I blended out some of my blush. I've had this Note blush. Oh, I can't wait for Jeffree to come out with blushes. Like, Lord knows he will. I've had this Note blush forever, and it's this cute tiny little thing, and I swear to God, like, it doesn't even look like I've used it every day like I have for like how long, and I love it. I got it from BoxyCharm. So here's some more paper. Okay, girl, so I also got another Supreme gloss. I've only had one of these. Don't know where the one I had is. Think that one's missing. So I reordered one in a nude color. I don't remember what shade. Mannequin. Of course, gotta have Mannequin, girl. These are very pigmented, and they definitely do last longer. I don't know where to shove this. Last longer than the regular glosses. I think that might be it. But I do have one other thing. I did not order this on one of the official websites. I ordered this on Mercari as well. But this is another pot leaf mirror that I've yet to unbox. So tell me, which palette is your favorite currently? Leave a comment down below. My current favorite out of his newer palettes is the Weirdo. I wish he would have done, oh, I'm like destroying this sticker. Sometimes you just can't. I love that it has that black shade and all the other like accented freaking shades I would want for like a nice vampy eye. I have an addiction to doing vampy eyes. Oh, girl. I'm gonna get highlight all over this. You know, we're just gonna... Neon. I love it. So let's compare. neon to neon, or pot leaf to pot leaf. This is way brighter. And in comparison to, let me grab the green one. I love the box of this too. And this was brand new, intact. Like, I literally just picked the sticker off and destroyed it. This is the other green one. So now I have a bunch of the pot leaves and I'm so happy. I'm going to have to hang these all over my walls and give a full update on my collection when I do that. But yeah. A few more things coming. I'm also going to unbox the Valentine's Day mystery box when I get that. Oh, for real though, we didn't need her. That's my thoughts on that. Does anybody still use his original palettes? This is what I want to know. Does anybody still use like Androgyny, Beauty Killer? I can't see myself reaching for them. I just have them because I'm a collection whore. So these are the shades that I kept in my Z palette. This nice poppy red and purple make a perfect vampy eye. And this black and then a white and a little glitter for your top. Whatever palette I have, I know I have the colors I need. I've had that put together before I ever got this. So I was so in love the minute I saw this because I'm like, this is literally the colors I already dreamed of. I got a bunch of other little shades, but I just had them in a box to sell with some other things. This was one of my other favorite palettes. I'm definitely going to have to buy a double of this eventually. I gave my other one away. But Slice and Purple Punch are two of my favorite shades ever. Orange Crush is terrible. Orange Juice and Jawbreaker is what I'm wearing, and it's much better. So, yeah. That's my thoughts there. Also, controversy. Could have lived without her. Especially the newer launch. Like, I got all excited and bought it, but my favorite new releases, Weirdo, I'm looking at them right here, Weirdo and Pricked, for sure. Overall, Bloodlust is one of my most loved palettes. I love the way it opens, I love the way it sits, I love the color story, I love everything about it. And Pricked definitely served like the same vibe with the way the palette is like shaped and actually has like a nice design, like a couture design versus like we can take or leave something like this. I did not like packaging that he's made with himself on it. Like I hated that about Cremated. I really do not like the packaging on that. Oh look, I found her. No, I didn't. I'm retarded. This is my new one. Thirsty, I did not buy when it originally came out, and then I regretted it. And I feel like Pricked is like the sexy sister to that. So I definitely am in love with Glimmer of Hope. I wore that on my eyes, and I'm in love. Forged is a much softer, nicer red shade than he's made before. And Unblunted is like a nice muted color like that shade I'm in love with in Orgy. Pulp Addiction, that pink is like my sexual fantasy of pink. Fashion Whore, gorgeous, iridescent, like two-shift orangey color that I'm in love with. And of course you have a nice white for the crease shade. You have a purple because I love orange and purple. Everything I wanted was served in that. Like, really, really good. Cremated. Honestly, sometimes I try to pick colors that I think are going to pull slightly different than the last time I used it, and it doesn't. So some of it is repetitive, but I do enjoy it. I still use his Morphe palette once in a while. I'm in love with this pink shade, and it's definitely held up. Millions is still wet enough to use. The black shade in there I wasn't in love with. Blue Blood is an oldie but a goodie, but I don't use it as much. But I wore it the other day because it was snowing and I thought it would be cute. So So I definitely still use it. There's not much from him I don't use at all. And honestly, it's the minis. It's the Controversy and the Jeffree Star Ranch that I don't bother with. All right, now that I have my shelf pack back together, let's put on these lips and end this goddamn video. Okay, I just chugged my Red Bull. I'm alive now. Just kidding. There was one splash left. No Red Bull left behind. So I'm going to put on Can't Relate if I can't find it. And then I'm going to top it with Sorcery. It is pink, but it's so natural pink that I don't care that it kind of pulls in the wrong direction color. But you know what? Instead of Sorcery, just because I don't think that pink glitter will match my eyes as much, that being said, we're going to put on Mannequin in the Supreme Gloss. Look at the doe foot on that. It's just gorgeous. That's my cat crying because she wants attention. I love the way these smell and taste. So what are you picking up next? What are you most excited for? What's your favorites in your collection? And yeah, just say hi and don't judge me because I'm a out of practice YouTuber and this is going to be poorly edited and full of love nonetheless. Take care, everybody. See you soon.